So wache, anin gakin yanowea, a kwe Marie Sunjka Indigenous cause, tuk Toronto in Doji. This is my way of saying in Ojai Cree to tell you who I am. I am Marie Sunjka and I identify as a she, her. I'm Ojibwe Cree First Nations Indian of Ontario, and I was born in Toronto, Ontario. I'm also a daughter of the Ontario Chapleau Cree, Fox Lake First Nations people. My home life for the past 15 years has been in Essex County, Ontario, which is the traditional land of the Ojibwe, Ottawa, and Potawatomi First Nations people. I'm a civil litigation law clerk at Intact Financial Corporation. I do developing and delivering e-learning modules with a national projects and data team. I'm a mother, a wife, an auntie, a cousin, a great aunt, and a great woman, which makes for a good friend. Outside of home and work, I dedicate my time to my son's hockey teams as a trainer, and I also volunteer at Red Cross as a Meals on Wheels delivery for the hospital. My first job ever was when I was probably under the age of 14. It was typical gigs like babysitting and dog walking and bottle returns, which kind of ages me a bit. I was born to a poor income household and lived in many places as a child through what was called then wigwam and housing. My childhood had many dark times in a home that was unsafe, without permanency, and without any hope of well-being. And when I was 13, just entering high school, both of my parents had passed away, but thankfully I had strength in numbers of the people that were behind me supporting me. My brothers, they did what was necessary to bring food to the table and to pay for, the bills and making sure that CAS wasn't going to tear us apart. I spent many hours in night school and summer school to make sure that my courses were balanced and that I was brought to the finish line with the rest of my student peers. And when I graduated high school, I can tell you it was like winning a Grammy or something. Everybody knew that I was the first to graduate in my family. A lot of people in the school knew about my history. A lot of people, were there to support me, a lot of my extended family. And that's when I developed my own success. My success as an Indigenous woman, as someone who has made it through, these barriers. The people that I think of mentors or role models are people who have helped me, not just professionally, but who have really walked me through life. My sister-in-law has definitely been someone on my pedestal. She's sacrificed her dreams and brought quality into my life and into my home and taught me what well-being was. My aunt, who is in heaven now just recently, but like her mother, was always kind and opening. I have to say my current role model in my life right now is my manager. I almost feel like when I talk to her about it and I thank her for all these things, she thinks it's, just because she's in a leadership role. It's not. The National Indigenous Learning Program that was launched here at Intact, and it was to do with Canada's Indigenous Truth and Reconciliation, instantly identified the need for a healing circle, or for Indigenous people, we would smudge and share maybe things that are said in a circle, in a safe circle, where we can come together and let out this kind of negative energy. Intact's values and home work life balance commitments afforded me the opportunity to guide others in their success journey and responsibility to Indigenous peoples of Canada. I'm definitely seeing myself as turning into like this leadership role for a lot of the people around me who are curious, who are looking for guidance, or who just need someone to bend an ear with. The overall message that I would love to pass on is success is what you want it to be, but definitely having these goals mapped out for you will make them more achievable.